some of the best ads are the ones that you almost don't even realize that they're ads when you're watching them.
The first 3 seconds are when people are determining whether this is worth their time or not. You're one scroll away.
My question is, you mentioned to a client today that social media is becoming more and more pay to play. When you say that, are you referring to ads, or is there something specific that you're referring to?
Building an audience on social media is going to require patience, high quality content, and quantity as well, like quantity and quality. And so when I say pay to play, is that if a client wants visibility, like what that particular client was saying, is that I want to be known in my community. I want to be visible. I want to be out there. So a quick way to do that is that your organic posts on Instagram, your reels, your podcast clips, whatever that case might be, they are not ads. The ad is structured differently. The ad has like a problem solution. Are you looking for exterminating rats? We have all the technology. Click below to get in touch.
Right.
That's an ad. But when it comes to like right now, if you clip that, what do you mean by pay to play? And I answered that. And if I want visibility on me answering that question, I can take that clip and then run it as an ad, but in a different type of ad. It's more an engagement and visibility type ad. It's not lead generation. So all I'm doing is that I'm geographically targeting the Inland Empire with that clip, or geographically targeting that specific city with that clip, to ensure that there's enough eyeballs looking at that video, which make my face familiar and popular in that target audience that I'm looking for.
Wow.
So that's what I meant by pay to play, is that if you want visibility instantly, you create podcast clips like these. You create any type of post, really, and then you run it as an ad, but it's a different type of ad, as I mentioned. And that's how you can leverage ads to more organic visibility. And also, I cannot confirm this, but there is an idea, is that if we run enough of these ads, of visibility ads or engagement ads, we're hoping that when we don't run an ad and we post something organically, we're hoping that all of that people who engage with our ad will continue to see that organic post, because they already voted by their engagement that they like it, even if it's an ad. So the algorithm should get the signal that, well, if I boosted a reel talking about what I mean by pay to play, and if next time I posted something that not boosted, and some people like who are engaged with the ad, technically, logically, they should also see this. We don't know if that's the case yet.
So what makes people like an ad?
If it speaks to them.
What's your formula to making people like the ad?
So I think it's a better question, like what's the formula to make an ad effective? Because, of course, liking the ad, you can dance half naked in the ad and people are going to like it. But the ad has a purpose, which to either get the lead or whatever the purpose is.
But I think it has to be both, because you could make an effective ad, but it could be boring as hell.
Exactly.
And no one's going to want to watch it, right?
Precisely.
So what's your formula?
Thank you for the question. The formula is starting with the hook, okay? I can't stress enough, but there are so many different types of hook. What we mean by hook is the first 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds are when people are determining whether this is worth their time or not. So they're scrolling, they give it like 1, 2, by the 3rd second, if you did not hook them somehow, you're one scroll away. So the first 3 seconds are so important. And so there's different types of hooks. There's the visual hook, and there's the what you have said, and there's the text on screen type hooks. These are 3 types of hooks. Visual hook is what we filmed recently. These are Cabazon dinosaurs. I mean, come on, you have to it's something that you don't see every day. It's dinosaur, right?
It piques your curiosity. Where is this going?
Exactly.
why are their hairs all crazy?
It was so windy.
I was like, hello.
We're talking about an ad we recently filmed in Cabazon. Okay, so the first is visual hook. The second, what we say. If I'm interested in losing weight, here's how you'd use 30 pounds in 60 days. That's if what we said is hooking people because that's something that I want.
Yeah.
And so, and you notice in some of the presentations when presenting scripts, we're starting with the persona, what their pains are, what their aspirations are, because it's like literally like you're optimizing those levers, those triggers on people. Like it's a lot of manipulation. I had to say it, but it is persuasion, manipulation. We're trying to trigger your dream outcome. If I know your dream outcome and I show it, like I can get you there, you're gonna be interested in it, right? If I show you a pain that you want to avoid, and I lead by it, that's gonna hook you. So these are like the fundamental things. Fear, pain, and pleasure, the core principles of human psyche. So we start with these. The hook is about stopping the crawl, followed by the problem or the dream outcome, the pain or the pleasure. Am I going what the transformation I'm gonna get to you? And then we are you suffering from depression? Just talk to Naja. That's the solution, right? Or are you? Do you have a problem X? Here's how we can help you achieve Y. And then the methodology, the same value proposition we talked about in the brand, you can literally convert that into an ad and it will be an effective ad because you're calling out that ICP. Are you suffering from X? Are you a homeowner who is sick and tired of your electric bill? That calling out the ICP, calling out the problem they have. Here's how we can save you $200 of your electric bill in 60 days. Back to the timestamp, right? The time frame. So you stack these elements in an ad, and then you have all the ingredients to be successful. You followed by here's a solution, and you need to tell them what the next step is. And you don't have to say it in the ad. We're really moving away from click the link below because we want to keep it kind of open. And we're going to use the CTA in the ad itself down there. There's a button and there's a little text underneath it. And I'm reserving the CTA for that element. But we're saying, check below. Check below keeps it open. We can use it as an organic reel to test things out. Or check below could be also used an ad because they're going to see that bar and they're going to click on it. So that's kind of like the ad formula. For Google Ads, it's pretty much like the SEO. You optimize for certain keywords, but you force the Google to make your thing appear on top of all search results. If you see it, there's sponsored on top. Some people like it. Some people get benefit from it. Some people don't. It's a lot of people, it's getting more and more expensive because, again, the intent, the people who are searching have high likelihood to buy. So they might be more engaged to click on that ad. But people, it's getting more and more expensive.
I don't usually pay any attention to this. I usually scroll right past them, to be honest, of the sponsored ones. It's like these people, I don't know. It's a little bit of a turnoff, to be honest. It doesn't feel authentic to me.
Yeah. It's like, they just paid to be up on top, but that doesn't mean that they're actually good.
It just means that they have some money to spend. I don't know.
Yeah. And there might be other people who think the same way about ads on Meta.
Also, another thing about the sponsored, it just reminded me. So for me, the usual reason why I go on Google is to go to a destination, right? Like go to a restaurant, for example. The sponsored stuff is usually further away, so I know that it's not reliable, right?
Yeah.
The sponsored stuff is like 21 miles away. I'm not trying to go 21 miles.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go somewhere around me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's decent. And so unless I have it specifically in my mind, I want to go on a trip, which is like never, right? then I'm not going to click on the sponsored because I already know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fascinating how consumer behavior, like how people behave and how do they respond. And, with Google, that's the thing. When Google Ads, when we place Google Ads, all we have in terms of levers or in terms of leverage is the words we use. So imagine you're looking for rat extermination and I sell you a free rat extermination. It's sponsored, but it's free. Like it's, like we use free, but of course we don't recommend that because what's the point? Like we're selling something.
For me, like every time I
There's
see
a
the
catch.
word free, it's like nothing's free. There's
Exactly.
a catch and I'm not interested in finding it out because they're being sneaky.
Yes. But what I mean, for example, recently the city of Banning have made like free junk removal. The city itself, like there's like, hey, go and you can put your stuff there for free. For example, I mean, stuff like that might trigger, but forget about free. What I'm trying to say with Google Ads, the sponsored, the only thing we can control as marketers is the words we put in this first liner. If we're creative enough to put like words that will spite your skepticism about sponsored, but you still see something that, I wonder what they're trying to do here. That's what you get the click. But it's getting harder and harder because people are realizing that this is like the people are paying money to see for me to see that.
Everybody's doing the same thing. Like I think the thing that is truly creative is what is something that we can say that no one else has done before.
Yes.
Because free is everybody does it. You don't even have to rub two brain cells together anymore.
100%.
Right? That's where we can be creative because marketing is a creative business, right?
Yes.
What can we do that no one else has done that we're not copying from other people?
100%. And so that's why when I meet small businesses, and you've seen me in action, oftentimes I rarely recommend Google Ads. Rarely. Why? Because we don't have a lot of levers to pull. We don't have a lot of levers. With Meta Ads, although it is still the same idea, it's sponsored. People know that this is an ad. So there's a lot of people like you going to be skeptical. Oh, this is an ad. Let me pass through it. However, with Meta Ads, there's a lot of factors that we can control. It's a video.
Yeah.
It's 3-dimensional. There is, as I said, the hook. There's somebody saying something. There's text on screen. There's colors. There's music. There's text. There's a lot of things that allows us to be super creative. But what we're finding out is that if you put that ad long enough, over and over, your face become familiar, and then people will suddenly start to stop. Do you remember the TV era when we used to watch like a series on TV? And then every now and then there's the ad segment. And then they start putting 30-second ads, pop. And then we go back to the series. If you notice, like we watch the first ad, we're waiting until they finish. A lot of people will take a break to go to the bathroom, whatever. But then repetition does a magical thing. Persil and Ariel, like back in Lebanon, we used to have like Ariel and Persil, it's our detergents.
Oh.
Like Tide.
Oh, okay.
And they used to have jingles and stuff.
Yep.
And Pringles is a little big one. Red Bull, all of these ads that used to come on TV.
Uh-huh.
What makes them famous is the repetition.
Do we have a jingle?
We need to create one.
Let's do it.
We need to create a jingle.
Parrots lab, stand out like never before.
Boom! Put it on the website.
Take that.
Amazing. Now we're extra memorable for sure.
Funny.
That's a
love
fantastic
it.
point, though. I can when you were saying that, I had jingles going off in my head already.
Yeah.
So it definitely sticks with you.
Sure.
And I think some of the best ads are the ones that you almost don't even realize that they're ads when you're watching them until they get to the
Yes.
end and you're like, oh, wow, they got me.